Good evening, folks. Looks like the ad break is wrapped up. And, best of all, looks like we are not going to be cursed to have another ad break show up right after the first one. So, we're going to kick over to the game here in just a sec. Oop. Are pigs cuter than spiders? I would say pigs and spiders are equally cute, in my opinion. Wink. Here we are. I remembered to get the tape out of here to turn off the awful light alarm thing that beeps. So, what I have determined is that last time I ran into an awful bug that prevented me from causing the submarine to proceed further along the route. It was not my fault as I thought. There was nothing I could have done about it. So, and I think we'll be fine if we try again. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to try again. And we shall see. Now, I have been told that the game does have a tendency to lock up on this specific screen, so if I want to avoid that, what I should do is not touch anything while it loads. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Not touching the mouse, not touching the keyboard. We're just going to sit tight, real fucking tight, and see what happens. Oh. How's it going, chat? How's everyone's evening? We've got a little presentation coming up on Monday. Ooh. How is the in-game volume, by the way? Kind of loud on my end, but I haven't changed the audio settings at all. Up, back up there. Okay, yep. Thank you. Nope, let's get out of this. Okay, so that's already out. Very cool. Let's see here. Where are we? Oh, I see. It loaded up my previous game. That's not good. So I'll be right back. We're gonna have to try that again. Eject. Yes. Eject. Eject tape. Yes. Okay. Oh, that makes the game fully restart. Okay, well, now we're learning. we're learning so much. Okay. I have to say, one of the things that really impresses me about this game is just the absolute commitment to the meta-narrative. In terms of, like, how you load up files. Like, your save files are these tapes, right? And you pick it by putting it into this VCR. And in order to wipe your save and start over, you've got to finesse it into this machine right here that's a little janky. Note that it says it wipes magnetic tapes and other electronic devices. So if you press that button, you've now deleted the save, and you can start again. Which is exactly what we're going to do. So once again, sorry, folks, we are gonna watch this loading screen. But I am, honestly, I'm pretty excited about this game. I have looked a little bit at some of the videos that the developer has put out on the YouTube page. You know, at the risk of at the risk of being a little too spoilery, I'm not going to discuss much of what is on there. But I will say, it all looks great. As far as I'm concerned, it's good and fucking spooky as all balls. So I'm excited to see where things go with this. Thank you, Wally. Okay, that starts empty. I did learn a few things about what this game's mechanics are. So last time I played it, I was operating under the assumption that there is some sort of salvage mechanic that we have to deal with somehow, and it would appear that there is, like, a way to do some amount of salvage at some point, but I don't believe that is actually available in the demo, so we do not have to worry about that. And thus, I won't, in fact, worry about that. Alright, the message is decoding. Okay, we'll wait for it to decode. I really love the ad mix of just, like, really slow, cumbersome technologies and also, like, improbably high-tech stuff. Okay, proceed to Eastern Junction through exit route 712. Be aware that local security and wildlife might prove a hindrance. Fair tides and following seas, WM from the Point Anchorage Communications. Received August 12th, 1997, which, as Dr. D pointed out, is several months ahead like, in the future, because according to this recording, everything that's happening right now is happening on Christmas Day in 1991, which I guess would suggest, if nothing else, that the data... So there's some sort of significant discrepancy in the data somewhere. Now, it does seem to me, based on what I've seen, also, that the contents of these drawers might be a little bit randomized, and thus we might get some exciting things. I won't say exactly what, because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but I did pull open this drawer on a testing save file and find something incredibly exciting in there.
This routing data was sent alongside the encrypted message. You should type it in
Okay,
so
we'll pick that up.
Get going.
Put that in there. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to plug in this data. Point. Point. This is the thing we could not do properly last time. Okay. Plugged it in. Data is there. It's working. But what we're going to do is not move the ship. We're going to stay right here for just a sec, because we have some things to do outside. Oh yeah. There's another very cool looking game. I might pull up the trailer a little later, but it's called like okay, I can't remember. It's like PVKK or something. It's a game where you are like someone who's stationed in a I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a massive artillery installation that is supposed to defend against aliens or something. Okay. Now, I will say, lots of because of how committed this game is to, like, its diegetic fucking inventory system, lots of weird shit happens. And I hope that gets sorted out. Like, you will note that that scrap and that sensor array that I picked up both vanished. And that's happened a couple of times. Fortunately, I don't really know what to do about that. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. So I can only hope. What I will say is that I have divined that it is usually better, honestly, to not try to put stuff directly from inventory into the world. Much better to drop things and then pick them up once they're already out there. Okay, let's... Except that totally didn't work. Those all vanished. Okay, well, that's great. Okay, well, we'll pick that up. I did figure out what to do with those. We're not going to go to the engine room quite yet. But I did realize, I thought for a while this was just another storage closet, but one without shelves. But no, it's an elevator. And it takes us to a slot machine room. And also, there's some tanks of stuff that we can pick up down here. Not 100% sure what we're going to have to do, but these appear to be the ballast tanks for the submarine. And, you know, there's a big fucking creepy blood stain here, and a lead pipe, or an iron pipe, so, you know, who knows? But I picked up a coin in the office, so I'm going to put it in there, and... Oh, I guess we need to pay 3 coins to pull. No, got nothing. Nothing. Well, that sucks. Okay, back upstairs we go. Hopefully we'll find a whole bunch more coins out in the world. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna pick that up. That's important. See, the glitchiness is that sometimes they do kind of come back. Sometimes they're kind of there, but phantomly, like you'll kind of lock onto them. But a lot of times it's like you gotta stand a certain distance away. It's I don't fully understand exactly what's going on here, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much since well, we'll see. Okay, we've got. Oh, I should take that out. Can I consume that? I can. Okay. We are not gonna do that yet, though. We're just gonna put that on the shelf, and we're gonna head out into the water. Now, I can't truthfully recall how much there was down at this end. There's this one house, but if memory serves... Oh no, okay, it's open. So we turn that on. Okay. Alright, now what I will say is I... Oh, another slot machine. Oh, and that one's already been... No? Oh, I thought the lights meant that it had already been used. Ah, that's a shame. Okay, but we got lots of fuel, which is great. Also, there was a reason that I picked up those sensor arrays, which I will show y'all in just a second. But in terms of, you know, what I'm thinking about the game so far, like, the atmosphere is exquisite. The game does maybe, you know, it's a demo, and I think it's a single dev, so, you know, I'm sure that there's a development pipeline here that I cannot even begin to comprehend. Obviously, you know, there's bugs. We've already seen one of them on screen today, and we experienced another one of them last time, so I can't really say much about that. In terms of fighting back against the monsters, it is not impossible, but it is also not easy. And your tools are pretty limited, so you are, you know, this is not really a game where you fight. This is a game where you flee. And I like that you know, have the... Oh my god. Oh wow, this was a... Whoa, okay. We got a lot of good shit here. Okay, we gotta go, though, because I am running a little low on oxygen. So we are gonna head out. Morning, furtive. Should I give up writing? Yeah, cool. I'll never write again because holy fuck did I suck. I don't think you should give up writing at all. I don't know what the fuck you're on about, Griffin. That's not accurate at all. You know, we all write stinkers sometimes, man. I do that sometimes too in academic writing. Hell, sometimes I do a bad job when I'm writing feedback for students, which always feels especially shitty, but it happens. You know, you just gotta learn from what you wrote and prepare yourself to do a little bit better of a job next time if you're unhappy with it. But, you know, it is only writing. You know, it's easy to try again. So those quick heads up here, these sensor arrays, you can pop them on to various points around the ship, and that will allow cameras and whatnot to actually function, which I did not quite understand last time exactly where they went. I kept trying to put sensor arrays into the wrong thing. From what I learned, I used the word said a lot. Well, I mean, it's a pretty common word. And let me put it this way, too. Some people try to avoid saying the word said to the point that it becomes, like, pathological. And then you get really weird, bad habits, you know, just trying to avoid saying said. Okay, we can pop back down there now. I'm gonna slightly rearrange things. Those sources of oxygen on the outside of the ship appear to be infinite, so I can keep plugging away at that. The only way to write better stuff is to keep writing crap. Let it push you forward toward your bad-ass writing journey. Yes, you know, you can't become more skilled just by thinking about it. You know, it's good to have a reflective process. It's good to have a way to form judgments about your own writing. It's good to be able to evaluate yourself, but ultimately what you need to do is to do, right? So, you know, the worst possible avenue would be, you know, you write something that you're not happy with, and so you just stop writing completely forever. Right? That doesn't help you get better. I don't know, how do I... As I recall last time, I just sort of poked this thing and it opened. So, as to your suggestion here, Noir, no, don't stop writing. Just keep writing more stuff. You know, sometimes you gotta throw out a couple of drafts. You know, force yourself to come up with 4 or 5 different expressions of the same line. One of them will be better. And in figuring out why one of them is better, you'll get to a better sense of what kind of style you want to achieve. How you want to express what you want to express, you know. It's... Oh! You know, even you know, the people who've been in the industry, I'm sure, for ages, don't get shit right on the first try, with any regularity. Can't fit the electronic scrap in there? Okay. Electronic scrap is the size of these coins, so I put those there, those there, and drop one of the coins. I should be able to pick up the electronic scrap. Nope, I was wrong about how big it was. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the ship. Let's go drop some of this crap off, particularly the fuel, and then we will come back out here, grab the last of our stuff, and move on. Fortunately, this first stop seems to be pretty placid. I have not seen much by way of scary shit out here. Okay, you're gonna hate me, but as Star and you were giving me advice and how I gotta keep doing it till I get it, my mind went, oh, it's like Dark Souls. I'll leave now, hanging my head in shame. I don't think it's 100% unlike Dark Souls. I would say that it's probably, if I could nuance that a bit, it's probably a little bit more like Night Rain than it is like Dark Souls, because the thing about Dark Souls is that it's a very consistent environment in which you have to handle that. But, you know, I don't think you're 100% off base with that metaphor. Like, if you were, you know, if you had to pick a metaphor for the process of writing or developing any creative skill using a video game, Dark Souls is not a bad one to pick. You know? Okay. Let's go play the fucking slots, people. We got coins out the wazoo. Oh, nice and dark. Nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of. Flush pump. Now let's... Oh, I wonder if I could use this to make the sub go down. Or up, for that matter. Okay. Oh man. Well, who knew that this would turn out to be the gambit game that I end up playing? Okay. I don't actually know what I could win here. Oh no, the coin bounced behind the machine. Oh, fuck. Okay. to see the machine if I've got the flashlight on, so I'm not gonna do that. What I don't really understand is why it allows me to put 3 coins in and light up 3 lights, and then that doesn't seem to actually matter. I still only get 1 coin. Okay. There's a metaphor here about greed. No problem. Why? I keep... Okay. Oh, we got 2 coins. This is the most coins I've ever managed to pick up, I think, is 3 out in the world. So I came here with, I think, 6 coins, which is way more than I'm used to. Did I lose that one? I think that gave me 2 and I lost 1. Okay, this 1 coin keeps going. Oh. Oh. Well, that's the end of that. We got some good gambit there, though. Maybe the message is that, you know, we have this monumental opportunity to explore the ocean, and we're wasting it in the basement of the ship playing slot machines, you know, which I guess is greed in its own way. Or sorry, is a different kind of greed than the greed of, like, you know, hunting for treasure outside. Okay, we'll drop our food off in the fridge and get the hell out. Still a little bit more to grab out there, and then we have a second location to get to. Actually, we'll hold on to the bandages just in case. Hold on to that too. Sea greens. Putting stuff on shelves in this game is exercise in frustration sometimes. Not gonna lie. However, for now, it's mostly just been annoying. Hasn't actually proven to be an issue of note. Go in there. Okay. Now you can just go in there, it doesn't matter. Alright. Close the door. Close the door. I would say Bethesda stuff is less clumsy than this game. But I think, you know, don't take that as a suggestion that I think this game is, you know, clumsy by way of deficiency of skill. I think it is very much intentional that stuff is hard to move around adroitly here. I have indeed tried to decorate my house in Skyrim, and I do remember, you know, all of my decorations exploding off of their shelves and flying around everywhere whenever I re-entered my abode. And ultimately that just led to me deciding never to decorate again after the first time. Oh man, there's so much fuel in this house. Holy shit. What's that? Oh, I guess that's a light switch. It's absolutely the most fuel I've ever found in here, by the by. So we don't have much to grab. We'll just head back upstairs and grab that last bit of stuff from up top. Because I don't think... Oh yeah, there's a fuse. Everything in here was just crap. Because this didn't open. I don't remember why that opened the first time. Oxygen. We can get everything over here. Yep, okay. So we'll just head up to the very tippy top floor, which was... Shit. Lost my sense of direction here. Where is the upstairs again? Here? No. Here. Yes. Here we are. Okay. But yeah, Yeah, I would not, Skyrim is not a game designed for decoration, and I would not advise anyone spend a great deal of time decorating in Skyrim, unless, of course, you're okay with all of your shit just getting absolutely wrecked randomly anytime you decide to visit your house. Don't have room for the pipe wrench. What? Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot. This thing is huge. Okay, let's... Why won't you go back in my inventory now? Okay, well, let's take this opportunity to slightly rearrange things here. See if there's a way for us to get the floppy disk in there. Yep. I believe that should allow us to get the pipe wrench and the electronic scrap. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Drifted off. Oh, that's devastating. Okay. Well, shit does have a way of just vanishing in this game. I am thinking here of that bit... Oh, there we are. Okay. That bit of scrap that just vanished out of our hold. Don't have room. Okay, well, you know what? I've got a solution to that. We'll just take it with us. Now, I will say, things that you are holding in your hands are... like, things that you have equipped are still in your inventory, so there is no trying to cheat the system by, like, equipping stuff and then trying to go up and out. So instead, you can just do what I'm doing here. You can cheat the system by picking it up and carrying it. I lost my favorite sword one playthrough because I had it stored in a display case. The next time I entered, everything exploded and the sword clipped out of existence. Yep, I lost, Dawnbringer that way. The one you get from the Daedric Temple, where there's like a necromancer that has taken over. Don't give me your guff. Okay, so we're gonna pop over to the front of the ship briefly, because this thing right here, this bit of electronic scrap, you can use to repair your sonar, which is very exciting. Head over there for now. And, oh yeah, we've got a floppy disk also. Oops. Oh my god. I don't want that. Put that in there. Routing data missing connection or already known. Okay, fair enough. Don't have to worry about that. And it's not in our inventory anymore. What was your sword that you lost, Moore? Truth be told, it's been a very long time since I've played Skyrim, so I may not remember precisely the sword in question. But I will rack my brain as much as I can. Wink. Nope. Not yet. Okay. We're not gonna go play the slots again for a little while here. I'll wait until I have a few coins. Okay. Oh my god, game. Come on. Oh, we lost the coin. Foolishly trying to take it out of the inventory. Okay, well, lesson learned. Let's see if I can just drop that. Have it continue to exist. Nope, we lost the fuse too. Okay. Gotta say, as playthroughs go, this one is definitely the one that has involved the most stuff just fucking vanishing so far. So, that's fun. But I don't think it'll be too much of an issue since it is only the demo. Okay, so we've got everything we could possibly need here. So we're gonna head up front. I think we've got everything we need. I didn't actually check if there was another building out there. weird little physics effect on that. There's another house, because I see a light over there. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, there is another house. Okay. Oh, it's a mailbox. Oh, thought I found something nice and sinister, but no, it's just a mailbox. Okay, that's got a lock on it, which I cannot do anything about at present because I don't have a set of shears. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. My brain is not functioning. What are the tools that you use to, like, snip locks off of things? Clippers? No, that's not right. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's get this fucking sub moving here. Oh yeah, grab the pipe wrench. Equip that. That is bigger than I remember. And equip it. Alright, let's get out of the water. Still get, you know, I played maybe an extra hour and a half of this game after stream. What am I saying? Not after, yesterday. Not after stream yesterday. I played like an hour and a half of it yesterday. And both engines are going without me having to turn them on. And I feel like I got a pretty good grip on all of the things we gotta do. Move, fishy. Move. I will say I do know for a fact there is at least one creature in the sea that I have not seen that is out there somewhere. So, we can only hope. Maybe... what does this do? A standard pipe wrench. Okay. So it does do something. I don't know what. So I'm gonna put it there. We'll come back to that later. Now, what I can tell you is that this thing is scripted to run out of fuel, I believe, the second that it reaches the second location. So, we shall watch that happen. Yep.
We are out of fuel.
Thank you,
Perhaps
Wally.
you should see if
Alright, now we have some proper fucking exploring to do here. Boing. And I can confirm. Oh, Willie the Anchor is just delightful. I like it. It's nostalgic because he uses the same like TTS thing that the semi-bots use in Repo. So he sounds like he's from a different game. I like him. Sometimes. What I wish we could do with Wally is ask him things. But, yeah, he is definitely clippy. For sure. Right now, he just mostly kind of shows up and gets on my nerves. But, you know what? I'm easily annoyed, so I can't... You know, it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with him. Okay, I got lots of books. Crapola. Floppy disk and a fuse. It's good, because we lost our one fuse. Ah, pick up that item. If that's food, we're gonna eat it. What is it? Eastern prawn. Oh yeah, we're eating that. And a book. Okay. So, last time I was having some issues because I was really trying hard to bring back... Oh, something happened. So, oh yeah, tell us. I was really trying to bring back, like, all of the crap that I was finding, and that does not work in this game because most of the crap is not useful. So potentially there will be use for all crap at some point. But as of now, you know, one of the things you've got to do is become conscious of the crap that is useful and the crap that is just crap. Open. Bandages, okay. Fuel, yes please. Aye. Fun. There we go. Alright. Whoa, sensor array, yes please. And sea greens. Oh, lots of food in this one. Okay. A Medicaid who didn't know what a floppy disk was. Ooh. I had to explain why save icons are the weird square. Oh my god, the zoomers! They only know the floppy disk as the save icon. They don't remember the disks. Oh. Wild. Wild. Okay, I think I'm probably full, right? Nearly. Okay, we'll see what else I can track down in this house. That's... No, that's gotta be something. I wonder what it is like to have that, like, for such a common thing as the save icon being a floppy disk to just be completely opaque. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, and by the way, you don't... The grouper is not your friend. You do not want to get tight with the grouper. I can tell you that definitively at this point. Okay, we got a lot of food. Yes, I have considered refueling the ship wall. Thank you. That there. Oh, the other piece of scrap returned. Okay, we'll put you over there. Oh my god. Things are a little safer. Go in there. Okay, what have we got to... Here, we will drop that. That vanish from existence. Ollie, I do have fuel. I promise, brother, I've got fuel. The sensor array we're going to hold on to. We will take that with us when we go back outside. The rest of this crap all has a home to go to. Fridge. So much food. This is an incredible haul of food. I say that. You know, I've only played a little bit. I guess I don't really have any basis for saying this is a lot of food. Who knows how much you're gonna need. I also don't really have a sense of scope. Like, I don't really know how much of the game is represented by the demo. Ollie, shut the fuck up. Okay, we're gonna hold on to these two things. And the oxygen. That we gotta put away. Back the ship. Should have done before I came out here. Also, he couldn't believe why someone had a disk for only 44 megabytes. Oh man, yeah. I remember for Christmas one year, I got a watch. I think this could have been as early as 2006, but I think it was probably 2007. I got a watch that had a USB stick in it. I thought that was the fucking coolest shit I had ever seen in my life. And honestly, I don't know that I'm wrong. That was a 1 gigabyte watch. Outing data missing. Eating disk. Okay.
Have
fine.
you completed
I have.
refueling?
I have. Okay. There does not appear to be a stamina mechanic inside the ship. So you can run pretty much as far as you would like. And hit pretty well goes off, as you would expect. I will also say the amount of systems you have active on the ship does affect its fuel consumption. So, for example, if I were to turn on this tank, I can't do it right now because we have no fuel, the engines are not going. But if this pump is running, it will cause the ship to drain fuel faster. Similarly, over here, there's different lights you can turn on. Won't matter right now because we have no fuel. But if we did, the fuel would drain faster the more of these lights we have on. Okay. Why did I come back up front? Didn't want to come back. I want to go outside. Oh no. I did want to show you something. Okay, so... Oh, is this just off because we don't have fuel? Okay, never mind. Let's just go back outside. My 10th birthday gift was a 4GB thumb drive, and I was so excited because it meant I could borrow the files for San Andreas. Oh, that's incredible. That is beautiful. You want to know what I used my watch thumb drive for? I used it to store all of my homework for school. I put all of my essays on it and also any articles that I downloaded. By the way, there's a turtle. I didn't even see the turtle on my first playthrough, but it's so cute. I haven't dared to get close enough to it to find out if it's nice. Not gonna lie, folks. Not safe to assume anything in this game is nice. So I am inclined to just leave the turtle alone, let it live its life, and you know, I'll go do my own thing. You know, there's nothing here except the book and these two figures. Oh, limpet pie in a can. Don't mind if I do. Oh shit! I forgot to put the fucking sensor array on the outside of the ship. Well, that's okay, because I'm about to head back there anyway. Well, did you enjoy San Andreas? Was it fun? Man, I haven't played San Andreas in so long. Like, legitimately not since it was a new game. What I remember at the time was that there was a pretty widespread rumor about, like, Bigfoot in that game. I remember reading a few years ago that there was, like, a fucking decade-long quest to figure out, like, some sort of hidden code or something in the game. I really should look into that again to try and, like, get a grip on whatever the fuck they had going on there. Yeah, the one that I played a lot was not San Andreas, but Vice City. Okay. Hold on to the sensor array. We got spare oxygen. Hold on to that. Okay. Mess hall. Oh, see, the Prince of Persia's I never got into, I'm afraid. Not for, like, total disinterest, I just never ended up picking them up. There's always something I wanted to try more, and, just never quite made the cut when I needed it to. Oh! Okay. You know what? I've never even tried this. Guess I could try it when I have the power back on, which I promise we will get to eventually. Okay. Okay, we checked out that, Okay, you're next. Oh, no, no, no. We've still got that sensor array in our pocket. I have to confess I haven't fully memorized the locations of all of the sensor receptacles. You know, bite me, I guess. It'll take a while. But it does seem like it'll be useful to do. Exactly why? I don't know. But the game gives you lots of them. There's a control panel for them. I have to imagine there's some value to getting those things set up. I was, before I knew the term speedrunning, trying to finish all 3 mainline games as fast as possible. Like glitchless any % run. Broken up into 2-hour chunks because I was only allowed to play games for 2 hours at a time. Well, hey. You know, I guess you make do with the constraints that you have. Who's gonna give you shit about that? Well, what was your PB, Noir? How good did you end up becoming at Grand Theft Auto as a tiny baby? I'm desperately trying to remember things about San Andreas. That was the one with the jetpack, right? That they had the jetpack in that one? Lots of pipe wrenches, but I want that more. Nothing in there. Ay. Okay. Forget that. Oh, Prince of Persia. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, what was your Prince of Persia time, man? Okay, I think we got... Okay, yeah, San Andreas did have the jetpack. Alright, I'm not completely losing my mind. Oh, picked up a fucking huge thing of scrap. Cheat code Rocket Man. I am sure that I probably cheated it in, but I seem to recall you do get the jetpack at some point, right? I'm not completely mistaken about that, am I? Okay, now I think these are the 2 that are locked. This one's fine. Oh, my inventory is full. What am I doing? Wait. Okay, let's scan around. I don't think there's anything here. There's a weird place for a sink. Oh, we got a spear pistol there, though. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, but I can't pick it up because I've got too much shit. Okay. From what I remember, my PB for the second game was like 4 days, so approximately 8 hours. Okay. I mean, I have no context for that. But, you know, you worked at it. Hope you're proud of it. All said. You know, I don't know how many kids strictly on their own would discern a path to speedrunning despite their constraint of playtime per day. I didn't have a time... That's new. Hasn't said that before. Maybe that's because I have all of the sensor arrays filled. I didn't have a constraint on how many hours I could play, but I wasn't allowed to play until all of my chores and homework were done. So, you know, depending on the day, sometimes I got to play a little more, and sometimes I couldn't play at all. Because I was a homework dork. I liked doing homework. We're gonna take this huge piece of scrap out here, drop that down. Got this. But like, if I you know, came home from school, did all my chores, and I had no particular homework left, then, you know, I could conceivably spend a good chunk of the afternoon playing video games if I wanted. But, you know, I was also a book pervert. I wanted to read books for the sake of it. So I didn't often spend entire days gaming if the option was available. More common on weekends, since, you know, I just come home and do all my homework on Friday. What am I doing? No, that's not what I want to do. I want to put the floppy disk there. There we go. Routing data missing already now. Okay, fine. Fuck you. But I could use the PC for other things, no problem. Only video games had the restriction. Right, yeah. Same deal. Same deal. Little did my parents know I had fun browsing the internet and learning about the world. Bully to them for thinking that they could limit my enjoyment of life by simply limiting my access to video games. The drive to curiosity ought be restrained. Wait, is the door open there now? I can't be right. No. This one's always locked. Yeah. Okay. I do know Plants vs. Zombies. I remember that as the game that my sisters had on the iPad in, like, 2011. Coins. Flare. Oh no, I made a terrible mistake. I opened the top drawer first. Please. Okay, there we go. So back to PVZ. I wanted to buy the full game, but I got grounded for some BS, and all I had was the 30-minute demo. Okay. I sense some tomfuckery coming up here. Ah, come on. Oh, this locking cursor is sometimes so aggravating. There's got to be a way to turn this off. I haven't looked into it. The demo was coded in such a way that after you finished the demo, you could open it again, and it gave you 2 minutes of time. Okay, I think I see the shape of where this is going, but keep talking. Oh! Sea urchins. Fuck. Oh, I got tagged by one of them. Do I have monkfish oil? I sure fucking do. Let's use that. Okay, we're not poisoned anymore. Good. Okay. There's just some fuel in there. So those don't open. Alright, I think we can probably get out of here. So as you guessed, I finished the game in 2-minute intervals because the levels auto-saved. And I beat the game multiple times. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Yeah, that is kind of what I had imagined was going to happen, but even still, you know, hearing it said out loud is different from imagining it. Oof, that is grim, man. That is grim. I applaud your youthful dedication to spitefully finishing the game despite the constraints placed upon you. That's some work, brother. That's some work. I'm trying to think of, like, what the most petty shit I did to get around restrictions like that. I mean, so back in, like, the mid-90s when I first had access to a home computer, select the bandages. Fuck, there we go. My parents initially tried to password protect the computer, but I discovered that you could just, like, when the screen opened up, you could just, like, press escape, and the login prompt would go away, and then you could basically still use it. Certain things were not available if you backed out of it that way, but most of the game was most of the PC was basically still there, and definitely everything that I cared about. So I wanted to play, oh man. Let's see. Yeah, the first game I remember really seriously playing on the PC was like a magic school bus educational game that I think we got out of a cereal box. My dad finally agreed to buy it, but I denied because I got bored. And I leveraged that to buy a new PS3. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, that is a good deal compared to Plants vs. Zombies, a new PS3. Fucking hell. Yeah, we had a whole series of, like, basically point-and-click, Magic School Bus games, and I played the absolute fuck out of those. I really liked those games. Of course, you know, it was a mid-90s home PC. It was... I do believe my father pulled some shit and maybe took it home from work when they weren't exactly supposed to just be taken from the workplace. Because a business he was working for went out of business, and I believe in the chaos of that, they sort of, you know, people seized upon the opportunity to seize upon some of the goods of the business. I will say no more, but that is how I, a child, was on the internet unsupervised in 1996. So, it's a general rule, don't recommend. that was not a great time to be figuring out the internet, but it did make me what I am. Admittedly, the wax museum thing, which would come after I became online, that would be more impactful on me. But yeah, being a child on the internet unsupervised in the mid to late 90s is definitely an experience. Let me put it that. Experience. Let me put it that way. Go in. That's bandages. That's a really fucking foul-looking jar of olives. Was that also your experience, Star? Oh shit, we got ads. Okay, hold on there, folks. Okay, we got a 3-minute ad break coming up here, so take your 3 minutes to go grab something to eat, grab something to drink, take your medicine if you got medicine to take, or you can join me in getting up, walking around, and stretching. Otherwise, if you stick around, let us know what John Twitch wants you to buy. Alright folks, I will see you in 3 minutes. Have a happy break. Bye-bye. Alrighty, folks, we are back from break here. Oh, you had the Encyclopedia Britannica CD set. Right. I don't remember ever having, like, the reference CD sets. I know they were available at the, oh, fuck. The Radio Shack, I think. And also, I seem to recall that the Rogers Video Rental Store in town also sold, like, software, and you could get encyclopedias there. I completely fucking lost my mind. What am I doing? Okay, I need to put the bandages in the supply room and then go outside again. The Magic School Bus games that I recall, primarily, I know there was one we had that involved, like, looking for minerals or something. You had to go prospecting or underground or whatever. And there was one where you went in the human body, but I didn't. The one that really that I was obsessed with was the underwater one. There's one where you went under the sea, and I loved the shit out of that. That was also the first program I ever deliberately caused to crash. Not to crash it, but something I did deliberately caused it to crash. Oh shit. Which is... I distinctly recall there was a section in the deep sea part of the game where if you clicked on a certain rock or something, it would cause a fish to spawn and swim across the screen, and then an eel would eat it. And what I discovered is that you didn't have to wait for the eel to eat the fish to spawn another one. In fact, every time you clicked that spot, it would spawn a fish. No matter what. No matter how many fish were on the screen at that time. So I decided I was gonna fucking click that spot as fast as I could and see just how many fish I could put on the screen. And the answer is enough to cause the program to crash. And yeah, I panicked a little bit when that happened, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Now, anyway. I don't know, probably, my mom and dad wouldn't have been able to... Whoa. Whoa. I just swam through that wall. Oh, fuck, okay. Yeah, probably my mom and dad could not have helped me with that anyway. Griffin says, my parents were extremely strict. It was mainly because a Southeast Asian drive to control your child's life was post 9/11 and hit an urchin. Post 9/11 in Britain, so that natural fear kind of blew up, no pun intended. So naturally I had to start getting creative from a young age. Indeed. You know, as with kids crave freedom, and they are very inventive. So even, no matter what, they're gonna figure out how to get around whatever restrictions are placed on them, especially if they don't feel good or natural. If the kid doesn't see the parents' fear, then it fundamentally won't lodge in them, and they'll just rebel against it. Though not all kids rebel to the same extent, of course. Okay, I think we've got enough from here that we can start thinking about exploring a little further away. Now, what I did learn also is there's a very useful tool not too far, but we're gonna try to empty our inventory. Oh no, did that fuel canister that I left here fall? Is that it there? No, that's a flamingo. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Is it just gone? Did either of you ever skip school? No, I was a good boy. I was a good boy. I have never intentionally skipped class just for the fuck of it. I did skip a class in university and felt kind of bad about it because I was totally, completely exhausted from being sick. And I thought I could probably have made it, but then I just decided to not go. And I felt bad about that. And that was it. Other than that, you know, I had sick days or whatnot, but no, you would not have caught me doing anything as independent as deciding I didn't want to go to school. I rebelled by getting into a public university in Germany, which is free education, and having a huge fight with them and slipping out at night and calling them when I finally landed in college. Ah! Were they mad that it was in Germany, or mad that it was a public one? What was? Did they want you to stay in the UK, or what? Okay, now to get this tool, which I want to get before we move the sub, we got to go on a little journey here. Hopefully, a journey that will be relatively safe. But we have no guarantees. Ah, mad because you went away, indeed. I was lucky enough to be able to sort of go to a what I would call like a middle distance university. You know, my parents were not inclined to support me going far away, but there were no universities close enough, so I had to go reasonably far enough that I was moving out. Okay, is it just not here this time? This is not good. Kind of same point why I didn't like to skip school by faking ill or something, because my mom would get overprotective and smother me. Yep. Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah. The cure was worse than the disease on that front. But yeah, I had to move out of their influence when I went to university. There was simply no choice in the matter. You know, oh fuck. Those guys are also unpleasant. You don't want to get to know the barracudas. There we are. Okay. Yoink. Now we go back to the boat, which I think is this way. Yeah, it takes up most of the inventory. Well, that barracuda fucking bit me. Oh, and I'm losing. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh, shit. Oh, it was chasing me. God damn it. Well, let's hope... Oh, when did I save last? Oh, no.
I hope you have
Oh, no! It's been so long since I saved. Oh. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We're not going back. Also... God damn it, that sucks. Oh. Okay. Okay. I do gotta check one thing. I do gotta check. Okay, that is fixed. That's good. Leave that for now. Oh, that's wrong. wasn't that long ago. Was this just from, like, right before we went on break? Okay, so haven't lost
You
much.
could go outside and
that case.
track the way you will drive.
Go in the fridge. Go in the fridge. Thank you. I did die. The Barracuda was chasing me, and I did not realize it was still chewing on me. However. Oh, no, that's wrong. Unfortunately, what I don't have is any ammo for that spear gun. Thus, I cannot make use of it against the Barracuda. I also have not found a knife, so I'm rather unable to defend myself in present circumstances. I will say I have also seen one time I did see 2 sets of... Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that fish is also bad. You don't want to get to know that one. I say one time, I've gone through here once, and that one time there were in fact 2 sets of bolt cutters. What do you mean I don't have room? Oh, I didn't get rid of the fucking olives. Okay. What am I doing? Maybe over here? Ooh. Alright, now we just gotta make it back without getting eaten alive. Not gonna lie, but this kind of family overbearing kind of made me hate the idea of having a family of my own. There's the Barracuda. I actively hated my mom and dad almost through my first year in college. Oh, there's the fucking grouper. Oh, they're really coordinating here. Until my dad came to surprise visit me and saw I was working 2 part-time jobs to pay for accommodation and food, and after another big fight, basically forced me to take money from him. Did they eventually come around about this whole, your independence thing? Or would that remain a point of friction for them? Okay, olives, get out. We've got our bolt cutters now, so what we're going to do here is manually save, so we don't have to do that again. If and when we die. Now, I will tell you, I'm doing a tiny bit of sequence breaking here, just based on what I've seen playing forward. I think you're supposed to start moving the submarine before you get the bolt cutters, but you'll see why I'm disinclined to follow the precise order that the game gives you when we get a little further in. Okay, that's not the bolt. That's the one that's bolted shut. Okay. Okay. Let's equip our bolt cutters. Snippa. Okay. And we'll go in. What do we got? Do something good. Come on. Open the fucking door. Here we are. Just a book. That book popped in. That's always nice. Flamingo. Just a box. Oh, got anything in the sink? A flare. Okay. I will say my parents did, they did eventually come around, but it was the result of other stuff, which I shan't be getting into on stream. But, yeah, it took them until I was a solid chunk of the way through university to perceive the challenges of being too overbearing, I suppose. Is the most polite way I could put it. Oh, actually, right after graduation, my mom got pancreatic cancer, and silver linings, neither of them cared where I went. Oh. Last time I was back home and actually saw my dad. Oh, grouper, fuck. It was after Mom died, and I haven't been back since. Oh, yes, that's right. You have mentioned that. I am sorry, Griffin. I still talk to Dad on the phone sometimes, though. Well, okay. That's good, at least. Oh, the fucking grouper is gonna eat my entire ass whole and not in a fun way. Okay. Books, crap, canned food. Okay. What we got going on? Looking good. Sensor array. 2 sensor arrays, damn. My sisters, on the other hand, had a way easier time with them than I did. Oh. You see, the fundamental contradiction for me is that it was the opposite. I have 3 sisters, and as much of a time as my parents gave me, they were way worse to my sisters. So I don't know if there's... I don't know how well they'll be fixing that one up, but, yeah, I gotta leave that one to them. Okay. Oh, let's go put the bolt cutters back, and we will go loot that house, which has a ton of shit in it. Wait.
Forget injuries. Never forget kindnesses.
Oh, thank you for that advice, Wally. That seems heartfelt. Is this the way I wanted to go? Do I have fuel? Not the way I wanted to go. Compressed air. Out. Probably eat something. It has been a while since I ate any food in this game. That. Rest in the fridge. We are getting up. I have an absolutely ridiculous amount of food now. Way more than I had in either of my previous playthroughs. Jesus Christ. Okay, go save. I think we're pretty well set to get the sub moving here. They're twins, so probably my parents were like, this isn't 2v1 with me. And more of a fair match and eased up. Oh. Well, I guess I can be happy for your sisters on that, at least. That they didn't see it as an incitement to try even harder. Okay, well, let's fill her up. Yoink. And last time I got myself murked by sensor array. Filling the ship up a little too much. So this time we will just do the 2, and we'll leave it at that. That will be, oops, plenty enough for us. D, can you go in there? There. By the time I left for college, they were still in early teens, so they hated everybody. So that was an easy decision for me to leave them. Your sisters hated everybody, or your parents were getting resentful of everyone? Sensor array. Yep. Actually, no, I was mistaken. We have to finish looting that house because it has a ton of shit in it. But I could not collect because I had too much shit in my pockets. Right. Of course. Of course. Oh, Grouper, why are you hanging out right by the front door? Come on, brother. I think we should be safe. Alright. Now, why anyone is storing so many sensor modules in their bathroom, I cannot even begin to fathom. I can't fully fathom it. Oh, okay. I'll not speak of that again. No, lock on to the thing. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna have to... When this game releases fully, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to turn off this godforsaken cursor. There we are. Sardine can. Alright. Is there more stuff? Oh yeah, all this stuff. Fucking hell. Okay. Not gonna take these books, because as far as I can tell, the books are pointless. Will probably be useful for something eventually, but okay. Alright. That's it. Enough looting. We can go. Oh my god. Just make sure we don't get immediately ambushed by the grouper. Back to the ship. Oh, fuck. I thought that was a rock, but no, that's that big fucking fish that always hangs out right there. Okay, so as I was leaving in the night, I went to their room to say goodbye, and one of them was like, "Go away, don't come back, no one loves you here," and she keeps apologizing for that to this day. Fuck, I mean, good? God, that is horrible. I cannot... yeah. I mean, she's right to keep apologizing. And in the sense that, oh man, that is an awful thing to say to somebody who is leaving, who has done, I can only assume, nothing to merit that kind of answer. And you go in there. And... oh, that's nice. Always delighted when I accidentally balance stuff in these games. Man, I had 3 sisters. I know well. I know well the pain of which you speak. Okay. Time to get this boat fucking moving. You going? Do I need to turn the engines on? Okay. We do appear to be going. I like them better as younger sisters who always wanted me to give them double piggyback rides from kindergarten. Well, just gotta become extremely buff, man, and you'll be able to keep doing that. Really?
There should be some spare sensor arrive if you want to fix.
Let me turn the sensor arrays on. Come on. Why is this not turning on this time when it turned on other times? I don't understand what's happening here. Okay, never mind. Alright, we should be approaching our destination here shortly. Speak of the devil. Who's that? What's going on? Got the young. Oh yes, the sister who accidentally got your card locked up or something,
Have
didn't
you
she?
read section 1.6 of the operation manual?
Okay, let's slow down. Let's go all the way down. Pop out. Remember that time I made you lose a bet by saying cock and ball torture? That was a good time, wasn't it? I had a good time. I had a great time hearing about how talking about CBT caused you to lose a bet with your friends. Ah, the things we experience. Oh, hey, another set of bolt cutters. That's nice. And pancake mix. Okay. Alright, now let's get back in the boat. Yes, indeed. They said some external cameras are malfunctioning, which I take to mean some of them are just straight up fucking broken. It's missing a sensor array. I also don't know why I can't look out of any of the cameras. Because they're not all broken. Like, there's one that's working. I have a suspicion. Something I could do. Okay, I'll go fix the fuse box. Point. 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 Okay. This month's word is so esoteric. No one could ever say it in conversation. Alright. Not quite such a jackass that I would try to deliberately fuck you over on that one, but I will take you at your word that it is impossible. Oh, we should check. Is this edible? It is not. It is absolute garbage. Okay, well I will. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna try that grinder. No, that wasn't a challenge. Don't you dare. Well, how could I? I don't know what it is. Which room? Oh, the mess hall. Weird machine in it. Don't, truth be told, know what this thing does. Okay. Can I turn you manually? Oh, it did work. What happened? Just destroyed it. It didn't spit anything out. I don't know. Well, don't start guessing. Yeah, of course I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and just fucking read the fucking dictionary out. But I tell you what, when you change what the word is, come back and tell me what it was. When you're no longer in danger. Okay, let's see. So you see, we've put sensors in, so we can now sort of see outside the sub, although quite a lot of them are damaged or non-functional. I don't really know that I have any particular interest in sorting that out, so I'm just going to ignore it. We will save. So, yesterday when I played through to verify that I was in fact stopped by a bug, I got just a tiny bit further than I am right now. So we'll very soon be in entirely uncharted territory for me. High voltage power. Oh! Ow. Attention staff. As you know, we are still waiting for power to the gate to be restored. Unfortunately, complications came up with the UWN longevity upgrade of the grid. This means the gate will remain inoperable until they sort it out at the power station. Until then, you'll have to turn away all people wishing to cross the FR200 tunnel. Be patient. These are stressful times for all of us. And as always, make sure to report any cases you may notice within the staff force. No staying quiet about this, as we know the potential risk these individuals present. So there's some sort of, I would guess, disease or condition or, I don't know, something that there can be a case of. So there's this huge gate here, which I guess we're going to take the sub through at some point. And I know what we got to go do next, so we're going to pop back up to the sub. And then very shortly after this, we're going to be unknown to me. Pick the... For God's sake. New routing data added. Baking new routes. Eating disk. Okay. So. Try not overburdened with crap. Right. I am going to pick up one thing from the mess hall before we go. Just something small. Sardines. That'll do. And then we're gonna save. You'll see why. No, I don't care about that. Saved. Okay. So. The gate currently does not have power. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that power line, see what goes up there. We're going to follow it this way. A little ooky spooky because the water is real fucking murky. And we're getting far away from the ship. But fortunately, we can always follow the power lines if we need to. Know what that is. Now we're going to need to equip that. First time I did this, swam out here. Didn't have the bolt cutters on me, had to swim back. Really sucked. Okay. Oh, a pipe wrench. What we got here? Mostly crap. Take the wrench, though. Oh, can't take the wrench, never mind. Take that floppy disk, though. Whoops. We apologize for the delay in order XC3233DF. Spool of high-gauge copper cable, C-type fuse, and depth rating batteries. As I'm sure you're aware, the bus responsible for this delivery experienced difficulties approaching Greyview and lost airworthiness. As this is our failure, please feel free to send a diving crew to recover any remains free of cost. Your shipment will be repackaged and sent as soon as possible. Okay. Oxygen. So we need to find a fuse that goes in there. And, there's a spear pistol. Definitely take that. We got some notice that there is, like, a shipwreck. Now, I am pretty sure I know where that shipwreck is, but I haven't been there. So this is about the end of my experience of the game. So we're in New territory, but there is our first monster. And this thing fucking got me. Okay, so. There's a reason I saved right before I left. That thing is a son of a bitch. Let me tell you. Hopefully we'll be able to get a good look at it. I don't know how much you saw there. But, oh man. That thing is frightening. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna get me again. Oh my god. Was I fast enough? Okay. So yeah, this fucking... Oh, now I've lost my bearings. Where's the... Okay, there's the ship. Okay, it's by the ship right now, so I can probably head off this way. I will say, the spawning of that creature seems to be triggered by you opening up the, like, going inside this, like, workroom substation thing here momentarily. Except if you die, it's now spawned. But as far as I can tell, it isn't out there in the world before you actually go in this room. But it is a little... It makes things a little antsy if it's out there and you need to get into this room, because it moves faster than you can swim. There's no getting around that. Spear pistol, okay. Also, despite the fact that I've died, I have already collected that note somehow, and there's now an extra pipe wrench and an extra detergent here. These seem to spawn every time you die. So now we need to be very careful, because we don't want to get eaten by it right away. It seems to be over there, so we should be okay. I don't know if either of you saw it, but it can really fuck up your day. It's a one-hit kill. If it gets you, you're done so for fun. So what I will say is, if you are primarily using your eyes to detect it, it's probably going to be too late. You need to use your ears with this one because of how fast it moves. Whoa, is it gone wandering off? Okay. We'll be okay for now. But now it's just out there, and it can show up fucking anywhere. Okay. So now we get to do a little bit of exploring, I think. Routing data loaded. So that was the floppy disk that we picked up in that closet in that shed. And that has opened up the route to 702. So we're gonna go there now. Power up. Whoop! Not too much. Are we going? Are we going? Okay. Engines are good. We have names for the engines. One is Old Reliable and the other is Betsy.
You look like you need something to keep you busy.
Absolutely not.
You can fix the sonar if you find some electric.
The sonar is working, Wally. Look, it's right here. It's going, brother. Okay. And out the doors. Doors, windows, as far as I can tell. Concrete structures. Oh, let's pull the brakes a little bit. Let's save. Did I? Okay. I'll put the pistol here because we don't have any ammo for it. So it's just taking up space that we really don't have. Good. This is where I wanted to get dropped off. Because we do want to pay a visit to the post office before we go. Now, as far as I can tell, the monster that we unleashed by going to that other place cannot come into the city, or at the very least, it can't get me over here. Ay. Okay. Spear pistol ammo, good. Ow. Fuck. Oh, my own blood is everywhere here. Okay. Oh, the fucking grouper is right out there. Okay. Crab is trying to get me. Jesus. Oh, man, the crab is so fucking hungry for blood. Now I've lost my bearings. Where is the boat? There's the boat. Okay. I think we're good now. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we're in fine shape now. Alright. A little bit hurt. But that's why we have bandages. Okay. So. Lots of... Actually, I'm going to put those in my office. I got one of those up front, so we can put another one here. Okay. Take those bandages. These in this drawer, I think. Go in there. Oh! Okay. Silly me. I think to drop my fuel off back here. Is that? Okay. Save.
To interrupt you while you were working, but I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, well, hello to you too, Wally. There we go. Alright. Got our poop in a group. Let's get going. Keep our eyes out. I think I hear the creature. I don't see it, though. Don't know if you can hear it. Okay. Okay, this is the little suburb we were at earlier. Turtle! Okay. Now we're heading to new territory. We'll take a quick pit stop at each of these, see what we can see. We've got a stop at 739 and 722. Says nothing, but I don't super know that we know that. I guess we'll find out. Would also love to know sort of how I can know what my hunger level is before I, like, have an alert about it. It's right. Oh, forgot to save. Right now, the only way I know I need to eat is when my character says I need to eat. It doesn't seem to have like a bar. Oh. I just hear. Did I hear a collision? What the fuck was that? Okay. There's seawater anywhere. Wally isn't telling me anything. You seem to be okay. Alright. Oh, I see. We're going out over a cliff. Okay, let's be very careful. Not alert whatever the fuck that was. Back up to the ship. Is the ship safe? Stick close to the catwalks here. My theory is that the space is too tight for anything to come get me. I don't know if that's a reasonable theory, but it's the one I'm going with right now. Man, that is ooky spooky. Just miles of open ocean, and you can't see anything. Fuck. Okay. Where's the route back into? We're being circled. Okay. I think that thing is going to. It's getting closer every time. So why don't we just get back in the fucking boat? Will not get stalked by the sea serpent outside. Get to save since we lived. See out there. Nothing. This is honestly scary, to me. It's nothing. Alright, well, we gotta go pretty far out over the open sea there. Readout. Engines look good. Seem to be good, I guess. Engine power, both are equal. Pumps. I guess this is to turn the pumps on remotely from up here. Oh. What the fuck was that? Okay, I'm gonna save. Just, I have to admit, I'm a little worried about the open water. have to admit I don't 100% trust that I'm not going to get eaten by something if I go out there. But we did just pass... Oh, the bubbles. Some sort of structure. And I'd like to have a look at it. What is that? Temple? What the fuck? Oh, it's an apartment building. Okay. So I guess... Now this is a very deep flood of the world. Okay, so I wonder if that place where we were before was like a mountain or something. Man, it is genuinely eerie to just look out over the side of the sub and see this. And just not knowing what could even be out there. Like, you know, the fish don't have to get that far away to be completely invisible. I'm about to do something real fucking stupid here and swim out over the edge. Because, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. But I can't say that I'm... Oh, what the fuck is that? Can't say that I'm not a little worried about it. I don't see the sea serpent anywhere. I don't hear anything too sinister, so fuck it, we ball. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Oof. Nothing? Oh. Is this just a untextured environmental art? Is there nothing actually in any of these? Okay. Right. We're gonna try to go up to the top. See what we can see. Oh, is that something? No, it's just concrete. Bit of ruined detail here. Comforted to see the green light from the boat. We're getting close to the roof here. Still nothing. Nothing on the roof, but I guess we can... Damn, just open sea. Shit. Okay. I've lost my sense of direction. Where is the boat now? Okay, there's the boat. If I don't eat soon, I won't last. Are you serious? Okay. Did I bring food? I didn't bring food. Okay. Well, I don't see any monsters. Hopefully there's nothing here. I guess this could definitely be one of those, you know. Ooh. Thought I heard a groaning sound there. Alright. I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna go for a break, because we got ads coming up here momentarily. Alright folks, we got 3 minutes of ads dropping here in just a sec. 3 minutes, that's time enough to go grab something to eat. Grab something to drink. Take your medicine if you've got medicine to take, or get up, walk around, and stretch. And if you don't do any of that, stick around, let us know what John Twitch wants you to buy. I'll see you in 3 minutes, folks. Have a good break. Bye-bye. Alrighty, folks, we are back from ads, and without delay, let us return. So we have something oh so spooky to do here. I figured we would probably have to do what I'm about to do when I was horsing around trying to figure out what various parts of the sub did. But once we land at 702 there, there's something we have to do. It won't be pretty. But we'll get it done. Get it done. Alright, we're gonna be at 702 here any second now. Are there. Okay. Now, this is where I stopped last time because I noted right here 702 local details, large metal structure, gondola required. Have to imagine that gondola. Boy, Let's eat something first, though. Let's have one of these repulsive jars of olives. Oh. Those aren't food? Oh, man. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let's have our ice cream, then.
Be happy if you should jump like going out.
Guess I'm going out for a swim, Wally. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Here we go, folks. So, I couldn't quite figure out what the gondola is until I went exploring the bottom of the boat. So the gondola is... Oh, not here. It's on the other side. Oh, it's done, yeah, down here. This thing. And I know that it takes us down. Very exposed out here. Or shattered apartment buildings. Gotta wonder what exactly might be hiding out there. Okay, we appear to have bounced off of... Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh, is this like a fucking blimp or something? Oh, it is. Okay, that's what that note was talking about. Got it. Got it. God, there's gotta be some real freaky shit down there. Okay, let's not get too hung up on that, though. Okay. Bio... no. Just a... Oh, shit. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in here. Fuel capsule. Don't mind if I do. Take all those fuses, pipe, and scrap. Take the pipe. Sworn I just heard something. Oh, man. Is this like the other one where we spawn something by taking the stuff? Because there's something out here now that I touched the... Okay. Yeah, there's something there. Swimming towards me. Fuck is it? Is it another one of those sea serpents? It's hanging around in the distance. Cannot quite see where it's gone. Okay, there it is. Can see it doing something. Doesn't seem to be getting any closer, though. I don't really know if this means it's safe for me to approach the gondola. Yeah, it's some sort of big fucking eel. Okay. There's only one way to be sure. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's... Can't tell exactly what it is. Reminds me of one of those fish you see in nature documentaries that have got, like, the clear head. I recall hearing David Attenborough explain once that there's deep-sea fish whose eyes have, like, grown to take over the entirety of the fish's cranium. And they've become translucent, and this apparently gives them very good vision in low light conditions. But maybe the AI for that one got confused, and that's why it couldn't approach me. Okay, well, that was ungodly freaky, but admittedly, I don't know, worked out okay. But I guess that is in part because the one fish did bug out a little bit. The fuck is that? Flashing red light. Not gonna worry about that too much right now. Guess what? Okay. Whoops. No. Okay, what did we actually get? We got a lot of scrap and a lot of these... what are these fuses? Now I know we need one of the fuses for that room. So I'm gonna keep one. Oops. The others we will leave behind. Also gonna leave scrap on the floor here. Go put that fuel in the back. Seem to be doing not too bad on fuel. Honestly, we found a fucking motherload of fuel right at the very start of the game. It's like 4 units of fuel right below the ship. And we have yet to have needed more than that. So, let's... No, I feel like checking out these areas in the meantime. So why don't we try 762? Actually, why don't we go 777? Fathom tax. Hey, welcome in, Space. I don't know how long you've been here, but man, we just did some freaky shit out in the deep blue, the deep green, as the case may be.
It will take some time to get back, Captain. Perhaps you will find this useful.
Hyperfuel? What the fuck is that? No freak-offs for me, I'm afraid. So, here, why don't I show you what I mean? Let's pull this submarine to a standstill. I can't remember, Space. Were you here for the stream on Wednesday when I played this game right at the end? We you know, we're in this submarine navigating this quite freaky ocean environment. No, you missed. Okay. And we had to go down to a shipwreck that was not quite on the sea floor, but was sort of snagged between 2 buildings fairly deep down. And that put us, like, you can see the shipwreck's lights down there. That put us into some quite dicey situations because we cannot see fucking anything that far down. And there is some manner of creature pursuing the sub, or at least stalking the sub, all the way out there. So, it's a very eerie game. Like, it is spooky to go out and just, be so exposed and yet so unable to really perceive what is going on around you. Okay. Actually, let's save. Let's save here. Okay. Yeah. So far, the only thing that's managed to kill us was one of the one of the more prosaic enemies. But there are some spooky fuckers out here, let me tell you. Your employer was really cooking when he sent you alone. Yeah. Part of the mystery here. So the meta-narrative of this game, the reason there's like a like VCR tape filter over us is that we are watching tapes that were recovered from an expedition. So our job in the meta-narrative is to figure out what went wrong. Okay, so we are supposed to be going to 712 over here, but we also found a disc that opened up this line of exploration, so I want to see what we can find down at these locations. I'm going to see what's over there. And also, I don't know, if you want, I can see if I can try to summon the sea serpent that we found earlier. I have a pretty good idea of where it is. Okay, let's stop here. Okay. Actually, they don't make VCR tapes like they used to. These new tapes aren't like those tough 80s tapes that can survive 2 tons of underwater pressure. Well, I'll have to take your word for it on that space. I mean, I'm sure... I have no idea what the average, VHS tape of 2025 is like. Oh, there's the fucking grouper again. So... when we got to about, I don't know, we basically did like the first major landmark of this demo. We did cause some manner of creature to spawn, which I won't specify further, just to leave you in suspense. I can tell you, it can now show up pretty well anywhere in this general area. And you need to keep your ears open for it, because it moves much faster than you. And if you are relying solely on seeing it, you might well not see it until it's too late. Also, that grouper is not your friend. He's not nice to you if he takes an interest in you. Yes, so it would appear that we are inhabiting some sort of weird late 90s post-apocalypse. You will note that these tapes, if you look in the bottom left, are being recorded. See, there's our friend being recorded on Boxing Day, 1991. But we've also weirdly, we found a letter earlier that was dated 1997. So there might be some timey-wimey weird bullshit happening here. No, we don't want to store it. I want to eat it. There we go. So there wasn't much at that location. So let's spin her up. We'll move on to the next landmark. Oh.
seem to have sprung a leak in the storage room. Captain, you can catch it up.
Deep state flooding technology went rogue. Yeah, not. I mean, who knows, right? At this point, we don't have any idea what has happened. So, I assume we will learn that as part of playing the game. Hey, let's turn that manual bilge. Fuck no. Okay. Okay, we seem to have solved the crisis. Also, this is how this is our garbage chute. Don't need those boxes anymore. All of my shit got fucked up. The door opened up. I will say the physics in this game, and in this room in particular, are fucky. Yeah, from what we learn of the demo, yeah, we can find notes that indicate definitely that how should I put this? This was not known to be coming, like it seems to have caught people unaware. But there's also... there might be one of them nearby here. Actually, let me... Oh, get out here. Save. I'll show you. There are people in this game. Or, well... formerly people. I'll show you. Oh, let me put this hammer back on my cool storage sonar table. The problem is I can't really explore effectively now because that one particular monster is out and about. No, there's not going to be one nearby. Okay, maybe I can show you another time. Actually, I can probably do it from here. Go over this way though, but put us in range of the grouper, but we should be okay. Yeah, the atmosphere is absolutely incredible. I was kind of ambiguous about this game, or I should say ambivalent about it initially, but playing through the demo so far, oh man, fully persuaded me. I will definitely be picking this game up when it is released. I don't know when that's going to be, since the last discussion of a release date from the developer that I found. Oh, there's that, is the Rembrandt that got stolen? No, that's the other one. What was I saying? Yeah, the last developer comment I saw suggested it would be coming out in the middle of the year, and, well... Anyway, you do find traces of people around, but they look, they look like this. And there's a few of them we can find. They have these weird glowing yellow eyes. And we did find a... Oh, hey. Welcome in, Angel. Hope you're in, down for a fright. I don't know what kind of fright we might run into tonight. But, this is... Oh, shit. I think I heard a sound that suggests one of the beasties is outside the bell tower here. This could be a real problem, if so. Okay, I think we're alright. Gotta stay kind of high up in the water. Reasons that will probably become clear if we see our not at all friend. I was trying to sleep earlier and I literally can't for the life of me. Well, I will do my best to not get too freaked out if I spot anything frightening. You have to be up for work in 4 hours. Oh my god, Angel, what are you doing? Go you know, at least rest your eyes or something, man. Might get a couple hours, which is better than nothing. But yeah, I've had those nights too, man. You've got my sympathy on that point. I mean, I know at some point it just becomes impossible to actually get a rest because the wire is crossed or whatever, but do what you can. Or, you know, I guess hang out here if you want. To cycle back space, we did find a note earlier which alluded to people who are in charge of like a gate or a border crossing or something having to be careful to watch out for quote-unquote cases. So I don't know if what that indicates is that this post-apocalypse scenario, whatever it is accompanied by some sort of, like, disease or condition or... I don't know. Like, there's just not enough details for us to fully piece it together exactly yet. We are taking a hell of a fucking route around to 777 here. Goddamn. I don't think we have... I have not been to this part of the map yet, so... I'm gonna find out if there's anything exciting out here. Alright, we have arrived. 777. Local details, a modified power facility. Okay. I will say I'm on a bit of a self-directed side quest here. It's not where the game told me to go. Oh wow, I already know some guy cut funding for the portal watching to his own political opponents. Uh-oh. I immediately heard bad fucking news. I heard our friend, which is not good for me. Okay. Aw, man. Okay. Hope I saved before I came out here. Oh, we've been there already. Go right back up. Yeah, okay, so I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of looming up out of the water. Out of the murk over there. I can kind of hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't want to get close to it because it will chase if it detects me. I'm trying to, like, pinpoint its location. Yeah, there we are. Much better to rely on the sounds this thing makes than trying to see it. Underwater horror, your heart might just give out. Well, I'll tell you what, Angel. Heart gives out, you won't have to go to work. Probably. I mean, you know, it is 2025. Maybe your boss might demand you go to work anyway. Okay. You know what? Got closer to me. Okay, we're going for it. Let's see if there's a way into this building. Oh, no. Oh, there's a door. Okay. So, this is mostly empty. So we got some scrap and some fuel. A jerry can, which I think is junk. I do love the enormous conch shell, though. That's appealing in its own way. You can hear this motherfucker around the corner. if you guys can. There it is. Okay. So, if he's close, the best thing you can do is swim up as fast as you can. Because he will make a beeline to you, and his arms are very, very long. And it's a one-shot if he catches you. But it doesn't seem like he can move his claws around the sub. So once you get up to the sub, you're okay. I kind of want it to come a little closer so you can at least see it. I can't let it get too close. There, okay. Because I don't want it to kill me. Well, actually, you know what? Oops. Let's save. Okay, now let's go say hi. You're gonna jump. Don't do that. Swim instead. I hear it. Ah, come on. There we are. Doesn't seem to be too aware of me at the moment. If I swim a little closer to the seafloor, it definitely will make a beeline to me. So this is the thing that is now making all... Oh, interesting. Undersea exploration a little finicky right now. Okay. Alright, alright. I just want it to come into view for a moment so I can show you. I'm not gonna hang around here forever waiting, but come a little closer to the boat. Come on. Fine, fuck it, whatever. You think that thing is freaky? You guys have not seen anything yet. Could pay me enough to go out to the deep sea. I don't even know if we're getting paid. We might well be conscripted. Yeah, there we go. Hey, bud. You can see the problem with this thing is that its arms are so long and it moves so fast that it is incredibly easy for it to catch you, and it will one-shot you. If it catches you, you're dead. You can get away if the water is fairly deep and you swim up. It can't quite reach you right at the limit of its arms. Or, like, its arms have a limit, I should say. Okay. Yeah, we almost out of fuel? Okay, we gotta go refuel. We don't really know anything about the person who is on this mission, on the sub, you know? I'm sorry, this room is so loud. Hey man, if they're that big, I hope they give you a little more than $5 for it. So we're gonna go out to another geographical feature that I think will allow us to see some some real spooky spooky shit. Oh, you set up a shell company for crab fishing? Okay. Don't talk about that shit. Hey, welcome back, Noir. Oh, you missed the giant fucking crab, Noir. I'm sorry. I live by the beach now. I haven't got up the courage to go yet. Well, rest assured, Angel. I think the beach you live by doesn't have quite so many enormous sons of guns as we've got out here. I live near a river, not a beach, alas. Okay. Oh, we're not far off now. Not far off now. Okay. Alright, let's hit the brakes. Ooh, perfect. Man, I timed that well. Okay. Now. Here's a real foot tingler for me, okay? This is the, when I think about this too much, it makes my feet tingly. This is the abyssal shelf. So whatever happened here, some combination of terrible flooding and seemingly ground collapse has given us this. But also, as I learned last time I hung out around here, there's some shit that hangs out around this part of the world. Whoa. Let's see if we can bait some of it to come out and say hi to us. Getting a little physics trouble there. Beastie. Where are you? I feel my stomach drop to my ass when I look over a ledge. Oh, that's just the fan from the boat. Okay. Underwater canyons are a nightmare, and oh, bro, I had to drop this thing down. I had to drop this thing down to fucking the bottom of the ocean. Okay. Whoop. Don't get twisty on me now. We can go back. We can go see that drop I had to do. The problem is that something's out there, and I'm kind of the opinion that the only reason I survived the ascent is that it kind of got bugged out on some architecture or something. Okay, what the okay, let's get back up top here. Why did the descent make your back tingle? Okay. Maybe I gotta go out into the open water to get this thing to spawn. I don't know if it came and visited me on stream earlier. Everything and nothing is exactly it, isn't it? Where are you, you absolute fucker? Come on. Am I not far enough out above the goddamn shelf? Okay. Let's go look around. Let's go look around. Gonna die. The ambient music is a nice touch. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. You like this right now? I don't want to get too far from the boat, both for oxygen reasons and also, you know, just general danger. I will say it's not 100% clear to me how spawns work in this game, so I'm not sure if this thing I'm talking about is just sort of out in the water now, and I would have to, like, find its actual location, or if it could hypothetically come pay us a visit now that we're out here. Alright, fuck it. You know what? Let's go diving. Check one more time. It wasn't shy. It came up to say hi. Okay. Guess it's not here right now. I don't know what to think about that. Alright. Back to the sub. Nothing. Okay. Input? Okay, good. Alright, if this gave you guys vertigo, we are about to... Oh man, you're gonna fall off your chairs if this was already freaking you out. Maybe we'll get lucky and see something out the window. I have yet to see anything other than a turtle. Horn doesn't work. Haven't eaten in a while. Shit. Okay, I'll go eat a little later. Let's stop here. I know this is a little landmark. Grab some food. Let's take the sea cucumber milk. That sounds delicious. Oh, we picked up scrap and fuel. I forgot about that. Okay. Well, we gotta visit the engine room anyway, then. What the fuck just happened? As you can see, we're not short on fuel at the moment. Alright, okay. So now we are totally out above the open ocean. And it would appear that, you know, this is an apartment building. There's a couple of these. This is by far the tallest one. I have not been anywhere near the bottom. Burn me at the stake, but I'm a cucumber hater. Not even tagine can save it. Well, if it makes you feel any better, that was sea cucumber milk and not standard cucumber milk. Now, you see those red lights down there? That is the shipwreck that we're going to go visit here in a second, okay? We just got to go a little further along in our journey. I'm hoping the open ocean would get this thing to fucking spawn, but I guess not. So we're not interesting enough for it yet. Am I on the wrong... Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Okay. Where's the door? Oh, there it is. Okay, you ready to go down, lads?
Have you ever thought about
I have thought about my feelings, Wally. I agree, they do affect how you approach problems. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, lads. Get ready. We're going diving in just a minute. Okay, looks like we're there. Oh yeah. Ocean Gate, but there's no sub. Ocean Gate, but we're just in the water, attached to a rickety metal platform that gets caught up and spins on random shit. Okay. Right. Here we go. So that, the crab that we saw earlier spawned when we reached like a plot point, and there's another creature that spawned down there when we reached, like, after we grabbed what we needed. I don't know if it's still here. It got stuck on something. And it got stuck in the distance, so I couldn't get a good look at it. Here's the ship we looted earlier. We needed to grab fuses. I guess I could go check out those apartments, but I investigated a few floors of them earlier, and there was nothing in them. I think they're just empty. You know, they don't have stuff. There are fish down here. Of course, you can't see anything, even with the light on. They have visibility like a couple feet in front of my face. Fish. Yes. Oh, man, where'd all the fucking sea creatures go? Oh. Oh. Yeah. I think we might have a visitor. Maybe not. It's a shame. You know what? I didn't think to, like, try to go in the balloon. Ooh. Like, in this. I wonder if there's anything in here. Probably not, but this is freaky in its own right. It's this huge structure lying derelict on the seafloor. So, I guess in this world they had air transit, but it was by blimps primarily, which might explain some of the characteristics of their submarines, to be honest. Oh, we got a tiny little problem here in that I don't remember... Oh, there we go. Okay. Where? Man, the creature that spawned is just not here. So I don't even... We went out here for nothing. Okay. Well, guess we'll go back up. Little fish. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so the giant crab, like, wanders around the map. Once he's spawned, he can just sort of show up anywhere. So, like, I wonder if that is the case for everything here, in that, like, there's one giant crab, one of the other thing, one of the thing that spawned here. It's just a matter of chance if you encounter them or not. I don't know, man. Okay, well, let's chart a course for where we're actually supposed to go. Whoops. And see if we run into anything on the way. I'm always hoping I'll catch something just, like, out of the corner of my eye. Oops. Can we go to 701 if I wanted to? No. What's 774? No, okay. I guess we can't do just anything. Navigator failed to route. Oh no, that's because I was giving it things it doesn't want to go to. Okay. How are we doing for fuel? Pretty good. That'll probably be enough to get us there. So now we just we get to sit tight. We got a long submarine journey to get us where we're going. I am a little sad that none of the beasts of the sea have made their appearance while we've been out here. It does occur to me I don't know what would... Oh, you want to see the fuel? These. Oh, I see what's happening. There's some sort of bug that is duplicating these every time they spawn in. Because we have, like... I think... I originally remember leaving 8. Yeah, they're big cylinders. Limpet pie is reserved for admirals only. Well, fuck you, Wally. I'll eat my limpet pie if I want to. Now, there's the church we passed earlier. Making pretty decent progress, and the fuel is not going down nearly as much as I thought it would. Oh, I heard our crab friend for a second there. He's so goddamn fast. He covers a lot of ground very quickly. It does occur to me, like, I wonder if I opened the door while the sub is moving, would I just get to watch the sub just leave me in the dust? Gotta be the case. I can test that later. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, folks, is when we get to 712, which is our destination, we're gonna take an ad break, and then we will pop out of there and see what happens. Man, I really want to show you guys the sea monsters I've seen, but I don't know how to make them show up. I don't know how to bait them out. I'm gonna go see if I can double my fuel again. Oh man, the one that I met at the Continental Divide the first time, that was not, that beast was not shy at all. Route blocked. Okay, we are off. Let's turn on area lights so we get a little more space. Alright, I think it is time for a quick ad break here because I don't know what's ahead of us and I have to pee real fucking bad. So, I'm going to kick us over to the BRB screen here. 3 minutes, folks. That's time enough to go grab some food, a drink, take medicine if you got medicine to take, or get up, walk around, and stretch. If you do stick around, let me know what John Twitch wants you to buy. Alright, folks, 3 minutes. Have a good break. I'll see you again very soon. Alright folks, we are back from break. Hope you've got yourself rested up and feel adequately advertised to. I have returned to stream with 100% less piss in my body, so I feel ready to go about the remainder of this demo. Hey, welcome in Dr. D. Hope you're doing well this evening. We have overcome the bug that destroyed my first playthrough of this. Oh, I guess I should save. We've been deep underwater. I've met some sea monsters, but sadly I have not been able to force them to spawn to show off to people here. So, the next thing we gotta do is double check. Okay. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. Oh my god, this guy. Okay, well, at least this guy is here. I'll still be right back. Well, at least we got to see the crab. The crab is definitely freaky in his own right. But less... because you can hear him coming. He's in some ways less sinister than the others. Okay, light spoiler coming here. One of the monsters that I encountered is a sea serpent, and that thing is... oh, fuck. I didn't I didn't change the screens. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're back to the game now. Thankfully, nothing cool happened. We just got to see the crab run underneath the fucking ship. Oh no, I don't want to open that. Okay. Oh, I should probably eat something before I go, because I haven't eaten any food in a little while. Let's have some pasta. Yeah. Okay. We needed one of those Type-C fuses. Love getting the narration. Well, I do try. I do try to narrativize. Okay. So you can turn on a bunch of lights on the outside of the ship that illuminate things, like, pretty effectively, but it does cause the ship to drain a fair bit more fuel. Sorry, folks. But we gotta swim over to that utility shed now, which is gonna put us in considerable crab danger. Doesn't seem to be nearby, though. I'm probably swimming a little too low. Just imagine the game, you fuckers. Okay. So... oh. Speak. Oh my god, he can jump. Well, I guess I'm not safe anywhere. I didn't realize that. Oh, the fucking clacking is mortif- oh, he got me. Okay. Reloading tape. Well, alright. Now we get to try that again. So I guess if he sees you, you are toast. Damn. Alright, I did not know that. Well, I guess we all learned something tonight, didn't we? Hey. Oh my god! Okay. Well, let's take the opportunity and get the fuck out of here. Maybe if I'm just far enough up, he won't see me. Okay. Okay. I hate when big things that are not supposed to move fast do indeed move fast. Yeah, and here I thought the, like, the safe way to handle this guy was to go up high. because this area that you gotta swim back to is like very open, right? There's nowhere for you to hide on the sea floor. So surely the only strategy you've got is to go up, right? And then the risk there is that you get lost. Okay. High voltage power has been restored. Yeah, let's take both of those pipe wrenches. Fuck it, why not? Okay, we're just gonna hope here. We're gonna hope we get high enough up that this fucking crab doesn't see us. Okay. Now we're gonna swim. Oh, well, you know what I just realized? Turning the area lights on lets you see where the ship is from much farther away. Okay. Oh, and you'll note, fucking nothing out there. Okay, we made it. Maybe. I guess I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch here. Cannot hear him, so maybe he just got bored and wandered off somewhere else. I will say he seems to be blocked pretty comprehensively by the sub, so I guess we're okay. Woo! That got a little freaky there, not gonna lie. I did not love seeing the crab jump. That made me very unhappy. Did that save? Yeah, it did save. We gotta go back out again. Because I hear the fucking crab again. No. Leave me alone. Go away. What is your game? That's... Come on. No. Great. Now I'm probably going to find out that he's not, in fact, blocked by the sub at all. Yeah, this would be a perfect time for the fucking sea serpent to show up, too, wouldn't it? Okay. We got a moment here. Really wants... Thank you, Space. I appreciate that kind of humor. I hope not. That would be a bad time. Okay. Gate is open. Get the fuck out of here. Get in the sub. In the sub. It seems like he's not able to reach up and grab you from around the sub. So the submarine is a safe spot from the crab. I am too. It's not clear from the game's lore as we know it so far how long ago this happened. And I know, Doc, you pointed out on Wednesday that this is happening on Boxing Day 1991, according to the little notification in the bottom left. But we have found notes in the game dated to 1997. So, presumably, something else is happening. Let's go to a moderate speed there. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh! Well. Oh, okay. I guess we're done. I guess we're... Wasn't expecting that. I definitely made that take a lot longer than it needed to. Okay, well... Let's get... Oh, shit, that just fully closes the game. Okay. Well, I guess it is only a demo, so I'm going to reopen that. I'm glad I saved before I sent the sub going. So, by the way, this is, the game has, like, this really detailed meta-narrative where in order to load up a save file, you have to go over here, pick it up off the shelf, and put it into a VCR. Right. I do like the effort put into that bit of the meta. That's pretty appealing. However, it also tends to lock up if I move the mouse or touch the keyboard during this particular screen. I'm gonna try one more time to get some of the other sea monsters to spawn. Because I'm kind of disappointed, honestly, that we haven't got any yet. So, whoops. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Picked up 2 pipe branches. Okay, so we're right there. Can't really go to any of these. Let's try 739 again. Let's go full bore here. Let's haul ass. 170%. No. Let's reduce that throttle a bit.
You look like you need substance to keep you bussy, Captain. You can
Did he just say keep you bussy?
If you find something extra I can
He did.
grab.
That fucking thing said keep you bussy. Fucking computers. Does this thing just go from 80% to like 170%? Guess we don't have very fine-grained throttle control. Yeah, that's not. No, I don't want 170% come out. Oh damn, that thing can haul ass when we really put the pedal to the metal, though. Okay. Oh, all our extra fuel cells are gone now. Okay. That's fine. Fucking loud as hell in there. It's not too loud for you lot, but damn, that is a sound and a half. Okay. Oh, we've made it. Okay, so let's see if we can get anybody to spawn by hanging around out here. Come on. Maybe here? Oh, what? Oh, there's like an invisible floor there. Okay. I have to admit, I'm mostly worried that I'm gonna get ambushed by the fucking crab. Although I'm kind of inclined to see if the crab can swim by like baiting it over to the edge here. Maybe the crab doesn't come out this far. Okay, I am running out of oxygen, so I better go back to the boat. I want to see if it can swim. I mean, I guess maybe I'm asking a lot of this game for it to, you know, have that, but the fucking thing can jump, so maybe it can swim too. System pressure. What is this? I mean, I guess these are all mechanics that are just not available in the demo. Suppose there's got to be some real freaky shit that you'll have to do, like, you know, get out and repair the sub while you're at deep, deep water or something. Okay. I saved before I came out here, right? Well, okay, we beat the demo anyway, it doesn't matter. The game making the crab jump like that is diabolical work. Well, Angel, the crab was plenty freaky, but I'm telling you, you ain't seen nothing yet. I just don't know why I can't get this thing to spawn again. Maybe it only spawns once. Maybe that's the lesson here. I don't know what that is either. I don't think that's one of the lights from the sunken vessel. Could be, though. Little problem. I've lost track of the ship. I guess we just sort of swim down and look for the continental shelf here. I don't know. I'm halfway tempted to, like, restart, quickly plug in a new run, and, like, haul ass over here and try and get that thing to spawn again. Oh. So I just can't think of what else to do at this point. Try and get it to come back. Who needs a submarine when you got a truck? I don't know, what are we after here, space? Wow, I can't even finish my sentence before I miss. Hey, happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Oh. That's the church from earlier. Terribly unusual there, I suppose. You got a Dahmarine. Oh. Okay. Hey, not too bad. Maybe that's why Wally was asking me if I need something to keep me bussy earlier. Fucking spawn. God damn. Like a miscellaneous lasso mode. Okay. I think that turns off the CRT filter. Got excited for a second there, but no, it was just fish. I guess, like, you know, part of what the... Oh. No. Just fish. Part of the difficulty of designing a game like this is that if you can see them all the time, if they're just constantly there, they can become less frightening. Whereas if it's ambiguous, if you don't know, if you can't predict where they're gonna be, then that can be its own kind of dread. Maybe that's the logic here, is that the monsters are kind of rare. So you can never really feel safe because you know they're out there. But they're not so common that you get used to them. You know, anytime you do run into them, it's freaky. I don't know, like, last time all I had to do to get the thing to spawn was just to hang around, like, literally right here. And now it doesn't seem to have any inclination to show up. So, I don't know, I guess I can go try turning the lights on and see if that attracts it. Oh, now what? What have I done? Power grid failed. Oh, okay. Patch won't okay. Ah, come on. Ah, there we go. Really? Was that it? Is that all we needed? Okay. Noted. We can't have both sets of lights on at the same time. Alright. I've learned my lesson, Submarine. I won't do it again. Oh. Try the area lights, maybe? Just those. See what happens. Fuel. Good. Oh. Nope. No, 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 no. Honestly, I think the lights make it freakier, to be honest. Or shadows. Well, alright. I guess maybe I will spend a bit of time at some point looking up how to make the sea monsters spawn, But I think I'm going to call it for tonight because I cannot figure out what else I can do to make them show up, and I've been live for my usual 3 hours. So let's see who we can go say hello to on the way out here. I think a couple folks are streaming. Let's see. We can go raid. Who is on? Oh, we can go raid Jet Black Sheep. Haven't raided Sheep in a little while. So let's go say hi to him. As ever, thank you for joining me tonight, folks. Thank you, Space. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. We will be back on Monday for, I'm thinking probably Look Outside. Unless I get some good results on my Googling here on how to force these things to spawn. We'll probably start a new game. And I've heard Look Outside is real goddamn good. So I'm very excited to try it. As ever, be nice to the folks we raid. And hope everyone has a good weekend. Including you, Angel. Since you have to be at work in 4 hours. And I'm sorry, everyone, I couldn't show you the fucking sea monsters. I didn't think it would prove to be impossible in the final hour. That has caught me off guard. Alright, folks, we're gonna raid out here in just a sec. Hope you all have a very good evening. Bye-bye.